Welcome to another edition of Around Town. I'm Larry Seaman, your host. Our guest is Andy Nelson, who is past president of the Exchange Club here in Salem. And you're also a certified public accountant, am I right?
Yes, I am. 40 plus years.
All right. As a matter of fact, if you could, give us a little bit of background on yourself.
Well, I'm a resident of Derry at this point, but my business community is Salem. I've been a businessman I started off in Methuen and Lawrence, working for a small firm, and then opened my own practice on Stiles Road in 1985, and recently merged with Ed David and Company, and we were on Stiles Road and moved to Hampstead, New Hampshire. Like I said, I've been in business for myself since 1985, and I've been a CPA since 1976, so I've been a long time. Been involved with the Salem Exchange Club since 1989. Andy Marion, Doug Seed, and Bob Chapman all talked me into getting involved, and we used to run the Christmas parade every year. Andy Marion was the organizer. I was the fundraiser, so we used to go around and ask local businesses to contribute to the parade. That was back when digital and got the different places that in Salem that are no longer here. That we used to help run the parade. The local banks. Back then it was Rockingham County Trust, and those kinds of those banks. Now it's Enterprise and Pentucket and Salem Co-op, and those banks help us out to make the parade work. And we participate. We have a float that we do, which is called "Give a Kid a Flag to Wave." We pass out local flags to the local kids. It's one of the pet projects for the Exchange Club, the National Exchange Club, which we are a member of. And when we used to have the parade, when we ran the parade, we did that. And we also had a food drive, a local food drive that we collect. We used to push shopping carts and have a truck in the parade, and we would collect food. Last year, I was president of the club, and I wanted to do some things that got us back in the limelight of the community to turn around and help us to let the community know what the Exchange Club is, because we do a lot of things for the local community, but it's always behind the scenes. Nobody, when you say Exchange Club, people say, "Oh, what's that, Rotary?" No, it's not Rotary, it's Exchange Club. And what are you doing? Well, look around you and you will see it. From our freedom shrines here at the Kelly Library, over the Boys Club at Canterbury Lake, at St. Joe's School. We have all kinds of things around town. We have in the Field of Dreams, we have the flag that we've donated, and
the dedication area.
Right, all of that. We do scholarships with the Dollar for Scholars in the name of Tom Morrow and Helen and John Sullivan, and we give money to in Bob LaRange's name to help out the less fortunate in the area. And we do a lot of things in town. We're here to help. We're here to serve the community. We're here to make sure that if somebody needs something, we can help them with it. Every year, right after Thanksgiving weekend, we start selling Christmas trees over it. We had a lady that came to us that has to drive back and forth. She found out she has stage 4 breast cancer, needs to go back and forth to Boston to Dana-Farber for treatments, chemotherapy. So, she needed help with getting some money to go back and forth. So we gave her money. I recently, last summer, I helped a lady who's trying to build a house for handicapped adults. It's like a group home, and I helped her put a door in, and she had a concert. She's a singer, and she had a concert, and we were one of the sponsors of the concert. And the Woodbury School, we just had a breakfast. They had a breakfast every year. They have a breakfast for the veterans, and the Exchange Club helped out by serving all the veterans and the people that were there, dishing out the food and stuff.
Right.
Maddie's restaurant donated all the food. The school and the kids just do a wonderful job of between the band and the chorus, and they all participate in doing essays and helping, just thanking the veterans for what they've done for us. We work with the ROTC in Salem, the Salem High School. Like I said, one of our fundraisers, one of our big community projects is the Christmas tree sales, and the ROTC, the junior ROTC, the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, from local troops and packs come and help us every year to sell Christmas trees, and it gives them their community activity or community projects awards or whatever they need to for their either their Cub Scout or Boy Scout or the Junior ROTC community activities hours that they need to have in order to help them with that.
You're the chairperson of the food drive that's going on with the Exchange Club.
As I said, the Salem Exchange Club has been very active in the parade for many years. We were originally the people who ran it back in the 80s and 90s.
Right.
We started it and stuff like that. And it got a little bit out of hand for us late in the 90s, and somebody else took it over, and we always had a food drive. We would go to the Moolah's or Market Basket and borrow some shopping carts, get banana boxes from them, and we'd put a truck with a pickup, with a trailer hooked up to it, and we would drive in the Christmas parade, and we'd push the shopping carts and collect food and money or whatever we can to give to the food pantries. We stopped that for a couple of years, and then, as I said, I wanted to bring it back up last year, so we brought it back up. We had a food drive. It was fun. It was wet. It was,
right.
And the food pantries picked up what we could pick up. I'm hoping this year that it's sunny and a little bit warmer, maybe a little bit of snowflakes in the air, but not nothing for the atmosphere and stuff like that. And everybody comes out and enjoys the parade and sees us pushing the shopping carts and giving flags away and stuff like that, and remembers to bring a couple of canned goods or maybe a couple bucks or whatever. Anything helps. We immediately at the end of the parade have the local food pantries come to the end of the parade or be at the end of the parade, so that when we get to the parking lot, we just divvy up the food and disperse it so that they can turn around and take it for the food banks. So I'm looking for help from the community to fill the baskets and help us to get as much food as we can to get them into the food pantries, because this is the time of year when things start to run short and people are looking for for help from the food pantries. It can be paper goods, it can be diapers, it can be anything that any kinds of food that non-perishable, baby formula, whatever that we can turn around and pass off to the food pantry so they can help. We can also take funds. What we do is at the end of the parade, figure out what we've got, and then divvy up between them if we've got enough, or we might just give it to one so that they can use it to stock. They go to the New Hampshire Food Bank or to the Merrimack Valley Food Bank and buy produce, goods from them. They buy it at a lot better price than what we can get it for, and so we give them the cash.
Once again, Andy Nelson, past president of the Salem Exchange Club. I'm Larry Seaman, and I will see you around town.